Mm, mm. What's up, crypto world, crypto land, crypto entities? Man, it's crypto everything on this channel, man. And in today's video, my peoples, my folks, my cousins, my relatives, we're gonna compare Warren Buffett's first investment that he made when he was 11 years old to if you take that same amount and would have got into HEX during the heydays, what type of numbers you would be looking at in the first 150 days or so of the contract. So if you don't know what HEX is, man, it's a decentralized certificate of deposit on the Ethereum blockchain. You can go to Coin Paprika for more information. You can go look up HEX for more information. You can click my link and get 10% more. You can do whatever you want to, man, to get into HEX, man. Just be successful with getting into HEX. But what I found out in the investment game, man, especially this crypto thing, people will talk themselves out of taking a risk instead of managing their risk and coming up with a plan of execution. You know, so if you constantly have to tell someone, hey, man, you should try this out. Hey, it's up. Hey, it's winning. Hey, you getting a lot. Hey, it's not a scam. Yeah. You got to always overcome their objections. Then they're just not interested, man. And you just got to keep moving forward. And you got to do what you got to do to be successful. And let them other people dwell in their worry or their stress about losing anything. It's funny because they'll make an investment in the goofiest things and won't see any type of returns. But when it comes to crypto, they're like, oh man, I can't do that, you know. The supply is too high. Richard Hort wears too many fake chains. Well, they not fake. I ain't gonna say that, but no disrespect, Hort, man. You know you the guy, man. But I'm gonna play this video for you real quick, man. And then we're gonna break down some numbers, man. Before I do that, make sure you follow me on Library, man. Schmock Decentralized. Link will be in the description. Make sure you follow, leave a comment or something on one of my videos. That way I can follow you back. And when you post content, I could go ahead and tip you, man. Simple as that. You know, this is a everybody put in, everybody take out type of situation. It's not trickle me down, alright? Bet. So let me just pull this video up real quick. And we'll go over it, alright? Alright. This is from an article back in Who Cares? Alright, let's go.
You figure it'll blow your mind, I think. I bought my first stock when I was 11 years old. It was the first quarter of 1942, shortly after Pearl Harbor. I spent $114.75. We had 3 shares, $114.75. If I put that 114 into the S&P 500 at that time and reinvested the dividends, think of a figure as to what it would be worth today.
Oh man!
Well, it's
okay.
You know, I just want your audience to think for a second.
Okay.
The answer is about $400,000. So
okay, so you heard it from the man himself. You put $114 into stock in 1942. Good Lord, that's a long time ago. So it took from 1942 to what this video is, 2018, to get it to be worth $400,000, right? $400,000. It took, man. Sorry, guys. My bad. So it took a really long time for it to get from 104. I mean, that's a come up regardless. 114 to 400,000. That's a come up. Period. You know, that's all you gotta do is keep reinvesting. That's awesome. So let's go compare that to HEX right now. All right. In just a second. All right. So that's HEX chart right there. It's looking good. You know, that's HEX to USDC right there. As you can see, it's exploding. So back in the AA lobby, let's see, there we go. Let's say, because if you listen to Richard Hart, he said, hey man, don't, pace yourself. Don't jump in. This is a long-term process. It's actually designed for people who try to scam the system or dump the system or dump on everyone's heads for them to get penalized, right? So let's say you were getting in every day. You got in every day, kind of like I did, every day getting in and whatever. You buying a little bit every single day off the AA lobby. You using my link, you getting that extra 10%. Let's just say you came up with that same $114. That's about a half a ETH worth. Let's say you came up with 900,000 HEX during that time, right? Plus you got the 10% more. Let's say you got 990,000 HEX, right? For $114. That was possible back then, because look, for a whole ETH, look, that 1.55, 1.8, 1.2, 1.7, all millions. Back in the day, back in the heyday. Now, you see the heyday's gone, man. You only get for one ETH, you get 198,000 HEX. So it's grown that much, all right? So you get 990,000. If you would have got in, right? That would have cost you $114, right? So let's go look and see how much 990,000 will get you now. In less than what? And this is not any staking rewards. This is not if you participated in HEX Max or in HEX 2 or PyroHex or anything like that. That's only if you would have got into the AA lobby, right? If you didn't stake, you didn't do anything. 990,000, you put it into the AA lobby, right? So let's go look and let's go see how much that's worth now. So 900, and this is USDC, right? So your investment of not even playing no games, not doing anything at all. So your investment of $114 will have a value now of $692. You're like, how would I cash that out? All you will have to do is swap it. You swap. See, if I wanted to sell them little 8,000 I got liquid right now, I could just swap that out, just like this. Y'all heard? This is the liquidity DEX right here. That it's not an exchange; it's a liquidity DEX. So right now you're up 6x on that investment. Now, if HEX goes to a penny, that's almost $10,000. And if by chance HEX reaches $1, not making any promises, not making any guarantees, not saying it's gonna happen. It is programmed to pump, but with HEX you don't make any guarantees. It's finished. It does what it does. Let's say it does reach $1. Now you said no, $990,000. Now, to me, that's a good risk reward ratio. Even if you just do this and you cashed out and you went on about your business. You turned it back into USDC. You went, you paid a couple of bills. You did what you had to do. When you risk $114 and you make almost $700, you can't complain about that. Or leaving yourself with the possibility of making almost $1 million if the project does what it's supposed to do. That's when people saying like risk management, that's the type of risk management you want. You want a project that's on the blockchain, that has smart contracts that are verified, with people that's been doing it, that are determined to do whatever they can to make the project successful. You want a strong community. You want it to be going up and not just dumping. You want it to have fundamentals. You want programs like Pirate Bank and Pirate HEX and Toucaneers, building projects on top of it. You want all of those type of fundamentals involved with this, with the project. You don't just want a project sitting around saying they waiting on this to launch and that to launch, making promises and guarantees, because who knows if they'll ever come through with those promises and guarantees. You don't know that. You want something that's done, complete, ready to rock and roll, and not even have to worry about what's going on. So, if you want to get set up with HEX, man, I'm going to leave a link in the description. Do your own research. I'm not making any promises. I'm not making any guarantees. To get started, all you need to do is download the MetaMask wallet. You can Google MetaMask. Make sure it's metamask.io. You come over to the AA lobby. Come over here. Transform your ETH over to HEX. You're going to get that 10% more. And you have the choice of if you want to stake it up or if you want to actually just hold on to it and let it appreciate. Or you can play one of the games as well, Hex Max, Hex 2, or anything like that. So I just wanted to do that quick compare and contrast. Once again, follow me on Library. Follow me on YouTube, Big Smart Crypto. Follow me on Instagram, Big Smart Crypto. And I want you guys to have a great weekend, man. And y'all stay blessed and stay safe out there. I'm out. Peace.